blue buff?
Nothing going to be picked up just yet. It'll just reset, heal back up, and Reach will be able to grab that easily enough. Nice by Unicorns, though, getting back to the mid lane, seeing that it was a bit lackadaisical on the way back for P1, so at least a turret answered. Unicorns get the gold back to only 3,000 apart. Looks like another fight to be had, kicking him towards the wall. Xerxes does have flash, does have lanterns, level 9 right here, getting some damage onto him. Smites for health, hooks for the land of the top laner, though, and Chachi forced to kite back a little bit. Buy some time, though. That shield's going to be lasting for a while.
Samix just completed the recall here, so they won't have any extra support collapsing. Zig should be able to get the stun.
Gets the empowered one, waits for it with a Fury Generation, and Chachi not long for the world. P1, especially getting the kill, maybe not needed. They could have given that to Arrow, but at least the kill.
He deserves it. He's creating all the plays.
He does deserve it, but either way, it's going to be displacement on the Xerxes, pushing off to the side. Actually tried to unburrow under Ryu, got nothing for it. Their shot's going to land across the wall. One more for Phoenix One.
And this is something that we see so often from the Unicorns of Love. The initial setup looked promising. You understand what they're trying to do. P1, they want to go back to base. If you exert pressure in the enemy jungle, it makes it harder. You delay the recalls. You can then move to mid tower. You take the objective, but then you have to back away. Samix recalls, and UOL is still trying to fight over this blue. They do not have the proper setup. Just look at your minimap. You can see Rise nowhere near the fray. Samix is completing his back, and Xerxes and the rest of the squad are trying to say, hey, we can challenge this blue buff when they don't have the real damage to contest it.
Yeah, they didn't have any vision to see who had actually completed the recalls for Phoenix One and who was still around. So Mike Young defending his own jungle there, starting it off, and then Xpecial, as we said, over and over again, creating the plays and actually securing the kill as well.
And I love the way in which P1 are consistently punishing that of Unicorns of Love, but I want to see them try and close it out, because so far they're utilizing this pressure very effectively. And they do have stronger side lanes right now, so they need to be setting up proper side lane control. And with the Baron spawning relatively soon, this should be a big point of contention they can force UOL into.
And I would say that as of right now, Phoenix One are keeping an appropriate pace. Very quick pace here. They've already got secondary turret on mid lane. They've got the second dragon already coming here with the Cloud Drake to allow them to get up to that top side even quicker. But we also just saw the extra layer there, where the deep vision that we kept mentioning that Phoenix One had left up in the red quadrant finally resulted in them also being able to get an extra kill. And that kill was also on the jungler, so makes it even easier to come quickly clean up the rest of the neutral objectives and keep that fast pace that you expect from this team right out of Champion Select.
We'll see that fast pace can continue. You talk about Xpecial deserving kills. He's one of the only two major beneficiaries of gold. If you check individual gold tallies, actually, it's really only Ryu and Xpecial holding leads over their opposition. Everyone else within about 400 or 500. So if Ryu's missing, it's not like Xpecial can use the gold that much. The fights are closer, and you've got to watch out for this Corki. If he's not there, Unicorn's on equal footing. He's going to fight Chachi, who thankfully has enough MR in the kit, and that magic shield as well, making that pretty reasonable for him. Satchel over the wall, though, going to look for the 4v1. Can they get him? Here comes the Flay. Here comes a kick into the wall. Going to chain as much CC as they can. Going to buy quite a bit of time. Nice by Xpecial. Gets in front of him. Hooks a minion, though, and that means not enough damage to kill off Chachi.
But yeah, we'll go towards the tower, and that's the main focus. As you rightly said, in terms of the pace, they're continuing the pressure, right? Unicorns of Love, they don't have an answer to be able to deal with this top tower, and there's no objectives anywhere else on the map. You can see them only just now pinging that bottom tier 1.
Exactly. If you're this far behind in the game, your option is not to go up, defend top turret, try and get past that 3-man squad that's ganking your Galio. You always want to trade on the opposite side. That way, at least you go even in gold, buy yourself some more time, and kind of delay a little bit for the scaling that Unicorns of Love want to come in on this Twitch, and he's working on it.
But they're super slow on the play, and P1, they're already sitting at this tier 2 tower before Twitch has even been able to take it down, so they still have the tempo advantage, and they're looking to try and get another objective.
Hook lands.
Yeah, but he's very durable, so nothing can be had just yet. Hailsong looking for the hook, but there's no one to really kill. The damage isn't. Samix